Hi friends, now we are watching Vishalu's Commerce Corner. Today's topic is income tax and GST. Before moving to know the income tax, first of all we have to know what is tax.
Tax is the imposition of the financial charges upon individual or a company by the government. In India, taxes are levied by the central government, state government and by the local authorities. A tax is not a voluntary payment or a donation. For the purpose of governing an economy, tax is the most important source of income for the government. Taxes are levied in the country primarily to raise revenue for government expenditure, although they serve other purpose as well. And then types of taxes. There are two types of taxes: direct tax and indirect tax. Direct tax. Direct tax means tax paid to the government directly by the assessee, like income tax, capital gains tax, corporation tax, etc. So it is by the assessee. Assessee means the person or a company who pays the tax to the income tax department. Indirect tax. Tax collected by an intermediary from the person who bears the ultimate economic burden of the tax. An indirect tax is one that can be shifted by the taxpayer to someone else. Actually, indirect tax means the tax collected by the way of goods and services.
What is income tax? Income tax is a direct tax which is imposed upon the income of a person. It is computed on accrued or received net taxable income by a person during a previous year. According to every year, the slab rates can be changed based upon the governmental budget. So it will be explained later. This is the income tax. Income tax. It is a direct tax. It is levied and collected by the central government. It is computed upon net taxable income of previous year. Net taxable income means the income under five heads. Computation of net taxable income with five heads: income from salary, house property, income from business and profession, and income capital gains, and income from other sources is taken into consideration. It will be explained later. It is the taxation. It is the taxation of net taxable income of previous year. So it will be uploaded in another video. And next is certain amount of income is exempted from income tax according to Income Tax Act. There is also exempted income. Exempted income is some amount of income fully or partially exempted from tax, such as like agriculture income. So it is a part of income tax. It will I will upload another video. And it is computed on the basis of rates of income tax applicable in current assessment year. And income is grouped in various slabs which is charged on progressive rates. Based upon the income of the person, taxation slabs can be categorized by the government. And the various activities relating to income tax, like proceedings of tax, assessment, and recovery of tax, these are performed by income tax department. 2. Clearly to collect the taxes from the public. We learned about what is income tax. Next is we have to know what is GST, goods and service tax. Meaning of GST. In simple words, goods and service tax is an indirect tax levied on the supply of goods and services. GST is one indirect tax for the entire country. It mainly says that one indirect tax, one tax, one nation, one tax. So there is only one tax integrated in the Indian economy. that is GST. Before GST, tax is levied at each point of sale, from buying of raw materials to final consumer. So in every transactions, to buy raw materials and to manufacture and to sell to wholesaler and sell to retailer and final consumer, the VAT and excise duty is compulsory. So the VAT, value added tax, and excise duty is compulsory to pay in every point of sale. So it was very difficult for the people to pay the taxes in the every point of sales. So the GST eliminating that cascading effect of the taxation policies. After introducing GST, it is very helpful for the people to pay taxes in a easy way. GST is governing by the GST Council of India, and they will impose the tax rates. And the definition of GST: GST is a comprehensive multi-stage destination-based tax that is levied on every value addition.
Multi-stage. There are multiple change of hands. An item goes through along its supply chain from manufacture to final sale to the consumers. So multiple stages means there are multiple stages from purchase of raw materials to sale of product to the retailer. From the purchase of raw materials to end to the consumers, there are multiple change of hands an item goes through. So the tax is levied on the every point of sale in the form of GST. Value addition means addition of GST values in every stage of production to consumption. So for taking an example, we are manufacturing the biscuits. So input is taken as flour and sugar, and this flour and sugar are mixed and baked into biscuits, and manufacturer then sells the biscuits to the warehousing agent, who packs large quantities of biscuits and labels it to retailer in a small quantities, and invest in marketing to increase the value. So in every stage of this value addition, in every stage GST is paid by the manufacturer in the business, and in final consumer it will to reach the final consumer, the consumer will pay GST plus sales price. It is the changes after the introduction of GST in India. GST is levied on this value addition, that is monetary value added at each state to achieve the final sale to end consumer. This is the value addition in GST.
Destination based. Consider goods manufactured in Tamil Nadu or any state and are sold to the final consumers in Karnataka. Since goods and service tax is levied at the point of consumption, so the entire tax revenue will go to Karnataka, not Maharashtra. It is called destination based tax in the GST. So it is all about the GST definition. Components of GST include central goods and service tax, state goods and service tax, and integrated goods and service tax. CGST, Central Goods and Service Taxes. Those taxes collected by the central government on an intra-state sale. Example, transaction happening within the same state is called the CGST. SGST. SGST means State Goods and Service Tax. The tax is collected by the state government on an intra-state sale. Transaction happening within the same state. So in the same state we have to pay SGST and CGST.
IGST is those taxes collected by the central government for interstate sale. Example, Maharashtra to Tamil Nadu or the same state, the Kerala to Tamil Nadu. From one state to another state, we have to deal any business transaction, we have to pay the IGST. Transactions of GST regime. Sale within the state, revenue will be shared equally between the sender and state. So, CGST plus SGST will be paid by the businessman. And sale to another state, there will be only one type of tax, or that is central tax in case of interstate sales. The sender will then share the IGST revenue based on the destination. It is IGST. So, IGST is paid. GST rates for goods include 0% to 28%. 0% includes cereals, grains, and others. And 0.25% include cut and semi polished stones. And 5% include sugar, spices, edible oil, and others. And 12% computer and monitor and other electronic items. And 18% includes soaps, hair oil, etc. And 28% refrigerator and others. These are the GST rates for the goods levied in the every goods and services under the GST Council of India in India. It's are paid on the basis of these rates of tax from 0% to 28%. These are the rates of GST. I think you understand about the basic concepts of income tax and GST. So, friends, please subscribe my channel, like and share. And thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.